Hey and welcome to my video. My name is Nina and today we are going to be doing some beach decorating, and this is kind of a part 2 of my village and neighborhood video that I uploaded the other week, and yeah, let's get started. Now, quick disclaimer, I just sat here for about 20 minutes and recorded or thought that I recorded a voiceover already, and I was just talking about the video, commenting on stuff, explaining what I'm doing. And then I get to my finishing sentence and I check OBS and I just see that it says like it has the option to start recording instead of stop recording. So let's just get through this together today, okay? Yeah, let's go again. So for this beach, I wanted to build a little picnic space for stitches, as I'm really not that creative with my beach decor, to be honest. I never know what to do, and I also don't love including palm trees. I just don't like the look of them, and I just don't think they fit my aesthetic very well. So I am keeping my beaches a lot flatter than you are probably used to if you have seen a bunch of my other videos, but that's okay. They are beaches and they are supposed to be flat. Yeah, so I started by laying down some blankets and then added a few cozy items that would fit Stitches, I think. As he is a lazy villager, I think he would love some toys and also some food items, as this is basically all he talks about if he's not talking about the bugs in his house. So yeah, but bugs don't live on drops, and we don't have no insects here, so recently, I really tried to experiment with layering a lot, especially if I'm not sure or don't have a clear vision of what I want an area to look like in the end. So whenever I just go into decorating, because I really want to play and decorate, I like to start off with elements that I can layer with. So for example, I put down the log bench where I can put items on top of it and layer items in front and behind it as well. Just because it gives me a lot of options with using items than it would if I couldn't put things on top of the log bench. So for example, if I just had used a garden bench, I couldn't put any things on top of it, and yeah, I couldn't play with it as much as I can when I can add items on top. Oh boy. Obviously around the area and basically everywhere on my beach, I'm just adding a bunch of flowers, weeds and flower seeds just to add a little bit more variation and break up the bare sand, basically, because I really like the overgrown look, but I'm also very scared to overdo it. So I always go back in and take out some weeds or exchange flowers even if I'm finished with the build. So if or when we will finish this island, which actually I think we're kind of close to, you will probably see some small changes that I made to those areas after uploading my builds, but you will see the finished and final version of my island whenever I upload a final island also. Yeah. And it can't be longer than 2 or 3 weeks because I have been so excited to play and I've been speeding through decorating my island and I'm really loving it. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. It's gonna be soon. And then I also turned around the picnic basket so it faces away from you, like you can't look inside of it, because I don't like the red in it. And I still really love the size of it and the rattan, like the wooden color that it has. Yeah, but I've been trying to do that a lot more lately as well, and I think those two things combined with paying more attention to color scheme and composition of shape and stuff have really helped me to improve on the overall look of my island and the certain areas that I'm decorating. You will also see me pick up weeds again and again and again because I'm very particular about my weeds. I really hate, to be honest, I really hate the brown dead looking ones. I really love those like leafy little ones and the little grass sprout thingies. So I always pick them up again and plant them so that I eventually get the certain weed that I want to be in that certain position. Because I'm a perfectionist like that, okay? So don't come for me. I know it might be a bit annoying to watch, but it's very, I think in the end it does matter what type of weed you plant in a specific spot when you look at the overall area. Even if this is a beach and it's not a forest, I still like to include my usual dropped items, like I do like to drop acorns, pine cones, mushrooms and stuff. First, because I really like the colors and the size that they have, but secondly, I also think it just makes the whole island feel more cohesive, and yeah, to add certain elements that reoccur on your island. I think I always say that, but you know. Also, can we talk about how many different villagers have shown themselves in this video? I love it. I think I've seen Stitches. I'm not sure if I've seen Freckles or if that was in the villager neighborhood video, but she was around. And we've seen Coco. We've seen was it everyone already? Oh, well, I thought there were a lot more. Well, I just really enjoy seeing them walk around the area and exploring and like looking at things, sniffing things. You never know what they might do. To not just do flowers, weeds and little sprouts, I also combined a bunch of smaller items, like in smaller areas, for example, the little unnamed area that I did with the wedding candle, the wasp nest, and the little heart custom design, and also a little knitting area that I built for stitches, just again to make it a bit more interesting to walk along my beaches, as they aren't too spectacular compared to other like more terraformed areas on the island, I guess. Yeah, and then I just continued with my usual flowers, weeds, sprouts, as I said probably about 17 times in this video. For the beach rug, I kind of went with a classic and just added a laundry area with some clotheslines and a stool, old-fashioned washing top. I also added some decoy ducks and a cutting board. You know, they might not make sense to you, but I like to cut my laundry. Yeah, that makes sense, and you know it. Now, if you know me, you probably know that I really love the futon, the little sleeping bag thingy, because I just like to scatter them around my island to give visitors the option to take a nap wherever and whenever they want to, because my island is just supposed to be like a cozy little forest meadow island. Where people can take a stroll and enjoy the fresh air and yeah, then just lay down somewhere on a random futon in a random spot in the forest or on my beach rock, if you will. So yeah. Yeah. Please excuse my dog. He likes to hear things that aren't there, so... But I think he represents me perfectly today because I feel so scattered in a way. Like my mind is not in the right place. I'm very unfocused, and it's probably the best time to record a voiceover for a YouTube video, you know? And that's all we are going to be doing today. I'm going to leave you now with a montage of the finished product. If you enjoyed this video, I would very much appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. And yeah, take care of yourself. Until next time, and bye bye.